recording?
I'm recording. I'm recording.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Episode 3 of the Warmy podcast. I'm here with
Sean. I'm Sean.
Usually my guests have a little bit to say about themselves.
I like nature. This was my idea to come out in the woods here so you could see the vastness of nature that we have for you guys. It's very beautiful. It's a very sunny day.
Now, I don't want my viewers to associate the lack of, the drop in podcast quality with Sean being here. It wasn't Sean's fault that the camera just got worse and the audio probably just got a little bit worse too.
Probably. We're outside.
We're outside, and also we're not in school anymore, guys. This is officially the first episode of University Summer. Sorry to all the high schoolers that are listening. You guys are still in school, but this is University Summer.
This is 4 months.
4 months, which in my opinion is a little too long.
Yeah. You know what? I agree. I feel like school used to mean more. You know what I mean? When it's only 3 months of class each semester, then a month of exams, and
it's like I'm already bored.
It's over, right?
I'm already kind of bored,
right?
And it's been what, a week?
I've been here for like 3-4 days. Yeah.
Yeah. But I guess one pro to being out of school earlier is because you get to actually go out into the world before it gets just like boiling hot.
Yeah.
You know, especially here in Canada. If you guys didn't know, we're from Canada. It gets really hot here. People like to always talk about, oh my God, Canada gets so cold. Canada gets so cold. No, we get so hot.
Where we are, at least. Where we are. Southern Ontario. That's more.
We're basically in the States.
That's more than a lot of the United States, actually.
It's true.
We're pretty deep in there.
I won't say what city we're in.
No, but you can guess. You can look around.
You can look around.
Maybe you recognize where we are.
You can guess. It rhymes with Spruce Peninsula.
Wow. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Or spruce penicillin.
Okay, penicillin. This is going to be a little Easter egg. This is going to be a little foreshadowing for my next episode. Keep penicillin away from my next guest.
Really? I didn't know that.
My next guest is allergic to penicillin.
Speaking of allergies, nut allergies.
Oh.
Grow up?
Grow up if you have nut allergies, especially if you're allergic to things like tree nuts.
Yep.
If you're allergic to legumes, that's fine. But if you're allergic to a thing like a tree nut,
it's fucked up.
That means you can't even eat a Christmas Advent Day calendar without having to read everything that's on it.
That's fucked up. Especially if that happened on your birthday.
Yeah, what would happen if someone ate an entire Christmas tree or majority of a Christmas tree Advent calendar on their birthday when they're allergic, Sean?
They throw up. They throw up a lot.
And you know this because?
Because we are allergic to nuts. We are allergic to nuts over here.
We?
And I heard that most people in other countries actually don't have nut allergies. It's just like North America.
Who's we?
Me and the other viewers that have this
I'm not
disability.
allergic to anything. Not that I know of. I've never actually been allergy tested.
We'll see.
I've never been allergy tested. I haven't been to the doctor in 6 years, and I just told my dad today that I need to go to the doctor, actually, before I came outside. Because this morning I woke up, and I think my right knee got dislocated in my sleep.
Wow.
It's popping out the wrong way, and it hurts when I, fully stretch it out.
Wow, man. You should get that really, checked out.
I was just lying in bed, and I was just hitting it, trying to hammer it back into place, but it just made it hurt a lot more.
Oh. It didn't go back?
It didn't go back.
Huh. What do you know? So, I gotta ask, are these, your new pants?
These are my new pants.
Yeah. Thrifting.
We went thrifting, and I got these new pants, but
sustainable.
I'm sorry, Sean. I wore these in your car. I haven't washed these since I bought them.
Fair enough. I feel like
they're not even touching my body. I'm wearing pajama pants underneath.
Yeah, cozy.
Right?
I feel like it's only gross if it's maybe a hat, a shirt, something that's touching your body.
I'll never buy a hat. I'll never buy a hat from a thrift store.
What if it's a really cool hat?
I'd really have to think about it, but odds are I'd say no.
Okay, fair enough. I feel like if anything's cool enough, I'll buy it.
I'm not really a hat guy anyways. I only have
I've been transitioning away from hats.
2, maybe 3 hats that I wear. I used to be big on snapbacks. Snapbacks used to be crazy.
Yeah.
You know what I used to wear? Okay, let me break down my grade 4 outfit for you
God.
every day on the daily. So on my feet, I was wearing these black and blue DC shoes.
Okay, that's
the
hard.
DC skate shoes.
Hard.
All right. Oh my God. Look, there's two squirrels running around playing
chasing
in the
each other.
background right now. That's like us if we were squirrels. Anyways, so black and blue DC shoes, and then I would be wearing black, not jeans, but like just black pants as I'm wearing right now.
I couldn't wear jeans as a kid.
I bought my first pair of jeans in first year university.
My first pair of jeans in grade 9. I grew up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Grew up early bloomer. Okay, the sun has moved. It's now on my face.
So that's what happens as time goes on. So there's actually a time limit on this podcast.
Yeah, we can't go over an hour because my freaking second episode went over an hour, and it pissed me off because I have to sit through that hour when I'm editing it.
That is true. Yeah.
Where was I? Oh my god, I'm so sidetracked. Those two the Squirrel Carm, Squirrel Sean, they threw me off. And then I had this T-shirt that my grandma got me from Australia, and it was Mario and Luigi, and they were standing back to back, and they had their arms crossed. But after I washed it for the first time, the sticker that was on it started like cracking like crazy. Like it looked like I had owned the shirt for like 6 years after I washed it for the first time. It was vintage washed before vintage washed was a thing. It's probably in a freaking Value Village right now in Kitchener, Ontario. So if any of our listeners are in Kitchener, Ontario, go to a Value Village, you might find it. Maybe even a Plato's Closet,
an artifact.
And then on my head, this is where the whole outfit gets tied together. Cookie Monster snapback.
Oh,
I had it. I got it for my birthday.
No way.
For my birthday, my aunt got me Cookie Monster snapback and Toy Story 3 for the Wii.
That's like top 10 hardest snapbacks of all time, I think.
Maybe top 5.
Top 5?
And then one of my cousins had Elmo. But Elmo wasn't as cool.
No, definitely not.
Cookie Monster had the cookie design under the brim.
Much more iconic.
And Elmo didn't.
All right, want to know mine?
Yeah.
So mine was Nike Roches.
Ooh.
Do you remember those shoes? Roches?
Describe them.
It's like they look like Adidas, like, do you know what NMDs are? Like the running shoe, but they're Nike. And then I wore Adidas track pants with like the stripes on the side. So I was mixing brands up. And then I rotated like the same 3 shirts because I don't know, I was a little fat, so.
No, I know what you mean. I was a pretty fat kid.
Only
too.
some of the shirts like made you look a little slim. So I had to like focus on those few shirts.
No, I had my fat boy closet too.
Yeah,
and then I remember
every guy has a fat boy closet.
Every guy, yeah,
it's true.
I don't know why.
You just gotta grow up. You gotta grow out of it.
I don't know why we just grow up fat, and then I just, like one day I just woke up and I swear to God, like I grew like 3 feet.
Yeah, and then they
now.
distributed all your fat.
I have to keep checking, make sure that this is recording. This is so much more. This is so much more ghetto than my old setup.
I think it's beautiful.
Like it's beautiful, yeah. No, it's definitely. It makes me feel a lot more
serene.
grounded.
It's calming.
Here's a little callback to my last episode. We like to call this humble beginnings.
Okay.
Because one day I'm gonna be huge, and I'm gonna be the best podcaster in the world, and I'm gonna have all my friends with me. Because when I eat, everyone eats.
Oh yeah, that's so. Well,
and
nice.
I'll remember the days when I was sitting here with my brother Sean, and we were sitting with a GoPro that we borrowed from the library, a public library, and we were recording on our phone, and I'm sitting on a folding chair, and he's sitting on a folding chair, and we're just in the woods.
A much nicer chair. I have a much nicer chair.
He does have a much nicer chair. It's okay, because he provided it. He provided the chairs. I couldn't get to my chairs because my garage was full. So you were wearing Adidas pants.
With Nike shoes.
I have to say something about that. I've not worn Adidas in so long.
Yeah.
Because I support my bro. I support my bro, one of my favorite artists of all time. Kanye West.
Kanye West. Oh, yeah.
Kanye West. And fuck Adidas. They fucked my brother over.
They did.
That's right. I call him my brother, too.
They fucked your brother.
They fucked my... Anyways, Kanye West recently has collabed, and I've been so excited to share this on the podcast. As soon as I got the news, I wanted to record an episode of the podcast solo. I was going to do a solo episode just talking about this.
He was very excited.
Childish Gambino, new album. Who knows? Maybe by the time this drops, the album might already be out, and people might already be listening to it. Who knows? Because we're recording this in April, and I'm going to drop this in May.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
And Childish Gambino and Kanye West have officially collabed on a song together, and it's something I've been dreaming of almost my whole life.
Since the Yeezus vibes.
Since 2013, and he brought back, it's not even Vulture's Ye. It's like Childish Gambino brought back Pablo.
Yeah. It was on a good beat, too. Good techno.
It was on a great beat. It was a nice back and forth.
Alien-ass beat.
Childish Gambino has a hidden song. Maybe I'll play a snippet of it right now. And it's all in an alien language, and it can't even be copyrighted because he never dropped it.
Oh.
And if it does get copyrighted, then I know Childish Gambino is listening to the Warmy pod.
Wow. Or at least someone who knows him.
Someone who knows him. So if you're listening right now and you know Childish Gambino, put us through. I would love to have you, Mr. Glover, on my podcast.
Maybe, send us an email.
I love the album Awaken My Love. It's my favorite album of all time. And if anyone of Mr. West's team is listening right now, look at my microphone.
Yep, look at that.
Kids see ghosts sometimes.
Branding.
But I see ghosts all the time.
Ghosts aren't real.
Ghosts are real.
Ghosts are not real.
Ghosts are most definitely real.
They are not real.
Have I ever told you the story about my birth?
Yeah, like once.
When I was brought home from the hospital.
There was no ghosts, though.
So
couldn't have been a ghost involved.
I'll TLDR this. I have a family member whose mother was a medium back in the homeland of India, and he claims to also, not even claims, he has time and time again proven that he has supernatural abilities. But as soon as I was born, I was brought down into the basement with woodpecker.
Gunshots.
Not with this woodpecker. Oh my god. People are going to be so confused.
Gunshots are fireworks.
No woodpeckers.
Do you see that guy watching us over there?
Is there a guy watching us?
Yeah.
We are so close to a path right now. It's like not even funny.
He's just watching us.
Is he really? Let me put my glasses back on. Don't wave to him.
Maybe he's curious.
I'm really loud, actually. Maybe he's just walking his dog or something. I don't know.
Okay, go back. Look some meat. They're...
So I get taken down to the basement by this woodpecker. And I don't know what happened. I was just born, dude. I just came home from the hospital.
From the
womb.
womb.
An infant. And
placenta.
I don't know. It's me, my
right from the placenta.
Supernatural family member, and my parents, and like all my uncles, and they all go downstairs. And then they just come up. They're down there for like hours, and then they come upstairs, and they're all just crying. They're all bawling their eyes out. And to this day, no one knows what happened down there. And I ask anyone what happened down there, and they're just like, I forgot.
Wow. That's kind of fucked.
That guy walked by and stared at us, and now I'm feeling self-conscious. Just kidding. I don't feel self-conscious. I killed that part of my brain in the last couple months.
I mean, this guy's kind of just freaking me out. But what if that's just like your parents' greatest prank of all time?
That would be so
Taking that
fucked
to the
up.
grave. That would be fucked up.
That's a horrible prank.
So it's just something you're... Oh my god, there's a cute little birdie right there. I was wondering what was making all that noise. There he goes.
I love looking at all the stuff here and thinking about all the audio listeners that are they're just missing out.
Yeah, man. I mean, I hope you can hear all these sounds of nature. There's like a river down there in this valley. There was a coyote earlier.
There was a coyote earlier.
Scary. I gotta admit.
I thought it was a deer at first.
Yeah, it was galloping.
And he was a light-skinned coyote.
Yeah. And he did his Drake face when he looked back at us. And it was kind of frightening.
How do you feel about Drake these days?
How do I feel about Drake? I feel like Drake can't be touched right now.
I'm gonna touch him.
But he can touch.
I'm gonna touch
kids.
Drake. Drake does touch kids.
I'm waiting for the Kendrick pedophile clap back.
Did you see the video of him and that 17-year-old girl on stage?
Yeah.
And she's like,
that was so long ago.
She's like, I'm 17, and he's like, damn, but you so thick. And he like pulls her close.
Classic Jersey. I mean,
it's like, yeah, that is classic Jersey, but that's a bad thing. Drake should not. He has too much power in the position that he's in right now.
I agree. I think that is kind of concerning that he can keep getting away with stuff like this.
And then there was him and Billy Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown
from Stranger Things.
It's a Stranger Thing.
He was doing Stranger Things
to her Demogorgon.
But yeah, no, I'm kind of waiting to see the downfall of Drake. This is what I'm thinking. I saw this, actually, it's not what I'm thinking. I saw this on another podcast on TikTok, and I'm going to steal this entire thought.
Huh.
And I can't even give them credit because I don't even know who they are.
It's
Anyways,
fucked up.
they said that Kendrick Lamar, that he like set this whole Michael Jackson Prince comparison up.
Because Michael Jackson, he touched those kids.
I don't think Michael Jackson
touched those kids.
I think maybe
he was fucked up. He got fucked up as a kid. So
yeah, he didn't get to live. He didn't get to live his own childhood. But it's also that touching children is not the answer.
No.
I didn't have a very
Shouldn't
good
even be a
childhood,
question.
and I'm normal.
Yeah, well,
I'm normal in that aspect.
And you do like touching.
You?
Does that just? I don't even. Can they even see this? Can you see what's going on here?
I hope
Below
so.
the legs?
Can you guys see us playing footsie? Comment down below.
It's very one-sided.
Comment down below. Sean he's running his foot up and down my
It's
my
not
calves.
happening. That's not happening. Don't comment that.
Watch my knee. Watch my knee. It hurts. Comment down if you can see Sean touching me. Anyways, where was I? Where was I going?
Drake's downfall.
Yeah. So Kendrick Lamar is mentioning blah blah blah. Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
You think you're Michael Jackson? Blah blah blah. And then he's just using that. He like set him up. Kendrick Lamar is playing chess. Kendrick Lamar is playing chess, and Drake is playing Connect 4 because he's trying to connect with 4-year-olds. And Drake, if you want to deny that claim, reach out.
Don't reach out.
My email is carmiwarmy.
Don't physically reach out.
My name is carmiwarmy@gmail.com. And you won't physically reach out. You know why? Because I'm 20 years old.
Oh, yep.
So you won't reach for me.
You're much too mature, I'm afraid.
No, honestly, I'm kind of ready to see the downfall of Drake. That guy's way too old to be acting how he was acting. Honestly, he was a lot more mature when he was younger. It's like weird.
I feel like that just happens when like they're just like, okay, we did it.
Is it?
Like, yeah, because you gotta be like serious enough to like make it out. But then once like you made it, you can be like, yourself. What if that wasn't even like himself?
But it's like, think about like how deep an album like Take Care is.
I know. I was listening to it at the gym today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really good.
Before I left
the ride
to come home,
it's a good song.
For the summer, I was just lying in my bed. I was staring at the ceiling, and I was spinning my Take Care vinyl. And I was just lying there, and it was so beautiful. But my record player is so bad. So comment down below if you have $250 to send us, so I can buy a new record.
Go to
player.
our Patreon.
Ooh, yeah. Go to the Patreon. I'm gonna make a Patreon, and then you can get exclusive content, maybe,
or OnlyFans. We'll mull this over. We'll brainstorm.
I'll think about it.
Yeah.
I already have my opinion on making an OnlyFans.
Okay.
OnlyFans is for girls.
OnlyFans is for girls, but it used to be for boys.
Is it? What do you mean?
Like, it was originally just for, like, like, YouTubers to, like, make their...
Was it really?
Like, yeah, and then OnlyFans girls, they just took it over. And now OnlyFans is like, okay, sure.
No, I feel bad for girls.
I do feel bad for girls. You know why?
Why?
They get periods, man.
It's true. I can't believe it's 2024 and we're still living in a world where girls are having periods.
Right.
I really wish if I rubbed a magical genie lamp and he gave me 3 wishes, my first wish would be for $1 trillion for everyone that I love and care about.
Yep.
And that it wouldn't affect inflation. And my second wish would be to
pretty loaded wish.
Abolish periods.
Yeah.
And if that was against the rules, I would say, okay, fine, then at least make all period products free.
Yeah, I agree.
Because how are you going to charge a woman for something that she needs?
She needs necessary.
That's like insane. That's like the Lorax guy charging people for air.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Throw hair.
Girls need it.
Piece of shit. It's like charging men to pee.
It is. Yeah.
What if we had a paywall on every time we had to like come? Like every time we came, like it was linked to our bank account. They took away like $5.
I'd be celibate.
Right?
I'd be celibate.
That'd be fucked. That would mean only rich people could reproduce, and that would be like eugenics.
And then we would literally just live in a world of nepotism.
Yeah, that'd be fucked up, and there just wouldn't be enough people. Like it would probably stop like the population, like an issue, because people would be forced to stop coming.
How would they know?
Everyone when you're born, you get like a little microchip.
You get Neuralinked,
and it's like taxes.
Do you have a microchip in you that pays your taxes?
No.
I kind of want to get the Neuralink.
I feel like if I get that, it'll make me normal again.
But I don't want to get it yet. I want to get it when I'm senile.
Dude, how is it so loud? It's just one little squirrel, man.
It's not one little. There's like a million critters. There's a lot of creatures here.
What is it, Squirrel City?
Thank you, everybody, for listening to the Warmy podcast.
Squirrel City.
How long have we been recording?
25 minutes.
25? How do you have 5 more minutes on your recording than
19 minutes. I was looking at the seconds. I was like, wow, those minutes are going by really fast.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's insane. Honestly, the minutes are going by really fast. I just love just sitting out here and just talking. Because we do this regularly and we just don't record it. But now we're actually recording it. And for all we know, this might not even be usable. Imagine that? Imagine this all just comes out bad.
And then, but hey, we still talked.
We did still talk, but then we would have to do it again.
Yeah. Nah.
We would have to do it again.
Yeah, we would. Come here.
But no, I think we should be good. I just don't know. It's super hard to figure all this new equipment out. There's so many changes going on in my life right now. You know, I have a job. I need to start making money.
There's the sun as well.
There's the sun.
The sun's going down. It's approaching.
It's like it beams in my eyes, and then it's not beaming in my eyes, and then it's just like, make up your mind, dude.
Well, when the sun goes down, that means the time is passing. It's almost 6:30.
But it's like going down. It's going back up.
That's not true.
It is.
It's not true.
Because then how is it back in my eyes?
It's the clouds. They move.
There actually are no clouds.
Yeah, this is a very clear
There's not a
day.
single cloud in the sky.
Okay, anyways, it's approaching 6:30. That means...
I keep moving my freaking...
Stop doing that. The Leafs game tonight is approaching. The Leafs might not even be the playoffs when this comes out.
The Leafs finally freaking win. Oh my God,
There's a lot of gambling going on.
Oh. Yeah, we gotta hit it. We gotta get our locks. We
gotta get our locks. Kushu, if you're watching this, I hope you send the locks.
I hope you send the locks soon too.
Because
we really. You guys don't know Kushu unless you do.
I hope you do.
I hope you do too, because that guy's amazing.
He is quite. That guy. He's quite the guy.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this app. It's called Telegram.
Yes.
And that's where apparently all the awesome
betting group chats,
maybe and all the
human trafficking group chats as well.
And I really hope Kushu's only in the betting group chats.
Yes, me as well.
Can I even those group chats are like allowed, right?
I don't know.
Not obviously the human trafficking ones aren't, but the betting ones, right?
Probably. Betting's
it's
legal.
Just betting. Yeah,
betting is legal. Sports gambling is legal.
But like that's like it's like organized betting.
Yeah.
It's like everyone hammer this, and then the people that send you the bets are probably just betting the opposite so that their payouts more.
Wow, that's fucked. They're moving the lines. They're moving the odds.
That's what I'd do.
That's kind of fucked up, honestly. But it's kind of weird because sports gambling is too accessible, I think.
It is. I remember when I waited to be 19 to make my account on. I'm not going to give any betting app a free promo. I'm going to say Warmy Bet.
Warmy Bets.
And I waited until I was 19, and then they never. To this day, I've never been asked for like any ID or anything. I could have made that shit when I was like 10 years old.
That is really fucked up.
Yeah, they never asked.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of fucked up. Like it is kind of targeting like the younger male.
Dude, they just added
as well.
Well, they didn't just add, but they have like not even just sports betting. Like in the casino, I opened up the casino app and Rick and Morty slots.
Oh yeah.
What?
Yeah. How did Rick and Morty allow that to have their game as a slots?
If I was Rick, I wouldn't allow it. Actually, I would allow it.
No, you would.
Rick, he
He's a piece of shit.
Rick
and Morty. Rick and Morty.
Speaking of Rick and Morty, I just came to the news recently from you actually that J. Cole he watches it.
That is true, and like within 30 seconds of his newest song, he mentions Rick and Morty. The thing is, I don't like J. Cole.
Whoa, yeah, this is true. Sean does not like J. Cole. He's never liked J. Cole.
Never, ever.
I fuck with J. Cole, but not so much recently. He's kind of being a wuss.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like if you are a rapper, you kind of just have to stick to it. You got to stick to what you say, or else, like, why do you say anything at all?
It's true.
You know what I mean? If not to have any significance.
But I think this is all on purpose. Because what's his next album going to be?
He just dropped an album.
But what's his next album called? It's called The Fall Off.
Really? He didn't...
Yeah. He's been promoting this album for years.
Yeah, since probably like 2018.
And I think this is all just part of the character. I think the character of J. Cole is falling off. And then he's going to drop the album and he's going to be like, see, that's why I fell off. But I don't think it's going to have the effect he thought.
Maybe. I don't know.
No. Apologizing was kind of a weird thing for him to do. It was just... I don't know. It's just like rap is supposed to be competitive. It would have been different if he just apologized, but to apologize and then hop on freaking Metro's next album.
Yeah,
that was so weird. Why'd you just switch sides?
Was flimsy, man. And Drake,
Jermaine,
the strong alpha he is, called out J. Cole on the Kendrick diss. He said what he said was weak. Taking back what J. Cole took back was weak. That's what he said. It's true, and that's why Drake will never fall off.
Drake is gonna fall off. I guarantee right now.
That's my big three. Drake, Driz, Aubrey.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm going to do to Drake. No, I'm not. I'm not going to threaten Drake on my podcast.
That's a bad idea.
If you've seen the show...
He's got hitters, man.
But if you've seen the show Degrassi...
Oh, I should have worn my Drake shirt.
I won't do that, but be careful, Drake. I like some of the Drake songs.
We'll put you in a wheelchair.
We won't. But I don't know, man. People like Future... and Kendrick Lamar and Metro
I'll make a
Boomin.
few calls.
There's a chance Sean might not even be alive to see the drop of this podcast. Because
Wow,
I'm gonna
'cause I
I'm gonna
might-
find this dead body with a big bloody owl next to it.
Seriously, or I might just fall backwards right now. I don't know if you guys can see this
You
right
could.
now, but
You could fall
we are
backwards.
on the edge of a cliff.
We are on the edge
Quite
of a cliff.
frankly.
What's this little? There's like a little receipt here.
Oh, that fell off my chair.
Oh, it's like a silica gel packet.
Hey, that's bad for me. I really gotta pick that up.
There's a creature really close to us somewhere. It's the squirrel. I see him actually.
I told you it's Squirrel City, and I'm really worried that this coyote's gonna come back.
I don't think so. I think we're making too much noise, and the coyote's gonna be scared of us.
What if he likes flesh?
Well, then I can
Or boys.
interview him and I can ask him how it tastes because I've never tasted boy flesh.
Me neither.
Sure. Comment down below. Is that maybe a mukbang that you would like to see one day in the future? Us eating cannibalism mukbang? No, if I had to
No.
eat flesh, it would probably be like man flesh, at least.
More protein, I imagine.
My brother was talking about protein today in terms of chocolate milk.
Yeah.
My dad texted the group chat. He's like, "What?" He's like, "Do you guys want regular milk or chocolate milk?" And my brother said, "Chocolate milk. It has more protein." But actually, it didn't. It had one less gram.
Probably not.
And it wasn't even. It's like
It also has
in
more sugar.
3 bags of milk. It's like what? The regular milk was 9 grams.
Yeah, milk actually.
The
Yeah.
chocolate bag was 8 grams.
Well, unless he buys like protein, like milk specifically for protein.
Yeah, no, he did not.
But yeah, clearly not. But
Before
chocolate
I
milk does
left.
taste better.
It does taste
at
a lot
the very
better, dude.
least.
I cannot stress how good I've been consuming since I moved home.
Really,
It's been amazing.
dude.
Oh my
There's
god.
way too much food in my house. Like I actually have to like physically like restrain myself.
Can I have some? No,
No.
what do you mean you have to restrain yourself, dude?
Dude, I'm trying to get fucking lean.
Dirty bulk.
No, you're trying to get fat. I'm trying to get the opposite.
I am kind of fat. Feel this.
Yeah.
This is me pushing it out a little.
Damn, man.
Right? That's like a baby.
It's great. It's like an
Well, then this isn't
ultrasound.
normal. This isn't
Oh,
normal.
let's see that. That's pretty good. You're not really fat though.
But it's like I'm fatter than I was, which is good because I've always been kind of a skinny, lanky guy, and I want to put some weight on. So I gotta
Yeah, you got to be more scary.
be more scary.
When we go to the bar and drink some beers, and
no,
People-
actually,
they wanna-
no,
people wanna
not at
fight
all.
you.
I'm done going to the bar.
it's not true.
It is true.
Don't go to the club. Not then go to the bar. The bar and the club have two very different intentions. The club is to fuck. The bar is to hammer brews with your boys.
I guess, yeah, that's true. That is true.
It's true.
There-
There's
I
a
never
very
really,
clear difference.
those lines have always been pretty blurry to me.
They have just because of the kind of clubs we go to. They're like
That
just
I went to. I haven't been out in so long, and I've been living such a great life. It's amazing.
for you maybe. I feel like I haven't been going much recently either, but it's the kind of the best place to, the best and the worst place to meet girls.
I prefer to meet a woman IRL.
I agree.
I'm not about that club life. I'm not about
That's
that
in real
bar
life.
life.
That's real life.
I'm not about the Tinder life.
That's not real life.
I'm not gonna hop on Tinder and go meet my wife.
I think
No.
the best way is through mutual friends. You know, someone who already has like a resume. Because if you're a job, you're not like. Do you really just like hire like anybody? No.
No. I
You
need a resume.
qualifications. Yeah, you need
resume.
references.
Ah,
And you how?
I don't have references on my resume actually.
Me neither.
It says at the bottom, references available upon request, and my plan is just to give them your number.
I think it's actually unnecessary to do that. To have any like even write that down. But if they did call me, oh my god, I'd do anything. I could be anybody.
It's
Easily.
true. They don't know.
Go quiz me right now.
Hi, I'm calling from Google about a former employee of yours. Are you familiar with the name Carm?
Oh yes, he was actually one of my most hardworking employees. Very punctual.
Really?
Yes.
Well, he just walked into our office building with an AR-15.
Like I said, punctual. Is he on time? Was he on time for that? Did he have a meeting?
Yes, actually, he was here for his interview at 10:30, and he showed up actually at 10:29.
Wow. Well, I mean, if you're not early, you're late.
But it doesn't. It looks like he has not slept in a while, in a very long time. It looks like he hasn't slept in 10 days,
He's dedicated.
And
He really puts his work first.
and his eyes are burning red. And he doesn't even look like the guy that came in and dropped the resume off a week ago.
Well, I mean, he is the transformative type. He's always looking to move himself forward. become a better person, become a more hardworking person. So that might be the explanation for that one. That was good. See? That was good.
I wouldn't hire that guy. But I would be like, okay, so other people like him.
Yeah. Well, I hope this
Okay,
guy
cool.
walks close enough to like get in the background or everything. Let's not
That'd be really
acknowledge him though.
I'm just staring right at him. I don't know.
What else did I want to talk about? I had written a few things down.
I wrote it all down on my phone, but then we're recording on my phone.
Yeah, right. So I can't really exactly
check.
reference it.
Or actually, I guess you can check if you want. I'll just cut it.
No, it's fine.
Okay. I'm getting lost. I'm just looking around.
I know, right? It's this is much too distracting.
It's really nice to ground yourself and just really just step outside, breathe in some fresh air.
I'm not even wearing shoes right now.
He's not. He's raw dogs out, and they're like, he's trying to slip his toes into my sock.
They are gripping the ground.
Yesterday, I saw a patch of grass in the mall, and I really wanted. I was seriously thinking about just taking my shoes off and taking my socks off and just walking over it, because I don't know if any of you have heard of. I guess I'll shout them out. It seemed like a pretty good business. HelloFresh. I don't know if anyone has heard of that.
They could probably run some ads for us. We got a promo code.
HelloFresh. Yeah, if you want to sponsor us and
promo code,
give us a promo code. One day, use code Warmy on HelloFresh. Not yet. But one day, they were standing in the middle of the mall, these two guys, and they had a HelloFresh booth,
and kiosk,
and with a giant wheel on it. And I walked up, I said, "Hey, can I spin this?" They were like, "Yeah,
they
sure."
They could never deny that request.
And then I spun the wheel, and I landed on spin again. And then who did I give my spin to?
Me. I spun it, and it landed on.
It landed on spin again, once again. And then he was like, "Oh, like here."
He's bored. Yeah.
He was like, "You know what? Here, I'll just give you this." And he spins it onto the free $200 worth of food. And
that's a lot of food.
I was blown away. I like audibly said like, "What?"
Yeah,
like, loud.
It was
And like people turned around in the mall. People turned around right now when I just said that. Actually, I don't know where that purple guy go.
Oh, he's right there. Yeah, he did turn around.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Anyways, yeah, and then people turned around, and then I was falling for it, really. What Sean said really woke me up. He said that they're going to give me the $200 so that I like it, and then I buy it more.
So you do end up giving them more money.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm not going to do that. And then I look at the wheel, and I see that there's an option. It says free swag. So what do? I say, okay, I get to spin again. No, I don't want what you just gave me. I want to spin again. I landed on spin again. Let me spin again. So I spin it just one section to the right, and I land on free swag.
Yeah. And what'd you get?
And I got a freaking pen.
A pen.
I was expecting like a tote bag or a t-shirt,
like a shirt
or a hoodie.
Yeah, sure.
I got a pen. And guess what? I didn't even say it. I was going to text her in the group chat after because like it would have been funny, but I was like, you know what? Let me wait for the podcast and I'll say it on there. The pen don't even work.
Really?
Like barely.
Piece of shit.
It made like 2 lines.
Fuck
it didn't even
fresh.
I got to A on my own name.
I don't want a promo code.
I had to A on my own name and that pen the pen stopped working. It starts cutting out.
2 letters in. Well, speaking of making more money, do you know about Jonte Porter? Do you know what he?
Yes, I do.
Raptors player.
He's banned.
He's banned forever for gambling, and isn't that little fuck banned forever? Do you know who hasn't been banned forever from the NBA? Rapists, like woman beaters, shooters, like right?
Murderers.
A little fucked up.
That is kind of fucked up. Yeah, just suspend him for a bit.
Gamblers, man.
I mean, to be fair, I saw this. I didn't really read too much on it. Do you know how much money he made off this?
Just a few thousand.
Oh my god, that's nothing.
Yeah, like 20,000, something like that.
He made like a percentage of his freaking his
he's
contract.
He's already
making so much money
as a fringe
Raptor.
Player. He's already making like $1 million a year. Like he's not even a role player. This guy's a bench rider, still making $1 million.
But I did see. I saw the DMs between him and the account. He hit them up first.
Really?
He was like, "Hey, do you want to, collab and make some money?"
Okay, that is true. That is fair enough. That he
but
was.
Like, why'd you do that, dude?
Well, if you're
up,
you want to get your bros up, no? So.
But it's like, if I'm just trying to get my bros up, I would just tell my bros, "Hey, bet on me to sit on the bench all game."
Well, that's kind of what he did.
No, he texted the freaking.
Bet on all my unders.
He texted the freaking gambling account sites.
Oh, the company.
He's like the company,
really?
Yeah. And he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna do this. Modify the odds."
Oh, he's an idiot.
He was an idiot. And then so that gambling company just screenshotted the conversation and sent it to the NBA.
Okay. That's different. I just thought he was trying to make a little more money, get his bros up. Hey guys, I'm not gonna really play this game. Just take my unders. No, he was like, Gambling company, we can do something here. Idiot. Really dumb because they have a lot more power than you think.
They do.
Those gambling companies.
Gambling companies, they control most of the money.
Definitely.
A lot of, we don't really
They're
think
kinda like
about
a
it very
bank.
often. You know what else is kind of like a bank? Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks. Using their fucking gift cards, man.
Now, before we delve into this, I want to express, Starbucks, we don't fuck with you.
Starbucks, we don't fuck with
We don't fuck with you.
on
All
the
right.
slightest.
Even before
I
the boycott,
divest.
even before the boycott and everything, I never really went to Starbucks.
Oh, well, okay. Well, we do like the cake pop.
We do like the cake pop,
We do like the cake pop.
but not anymore.
No. Well,
Not anymore.
the birthday cake pop is really fucking good.
I really wish Starbucks you would hop on the right side of this war
Yeah,
so I
right?
can get an iced lemon loaf again
Seriously.
because I miss that so much.
Fix up.
That's all I used to get from Starbucks before all this.
A sweet tweet.
Just a sweet tweet, but not anymore because I'm pro innocent Palestinian lives.
Yeah. I mean, most people are. You should be.
Should be. You ever see animals in the wild and they're just like acting like people?
Right? That guy was just like sorting through leaves.
That's why it's like I feel bad whenever we walk through the woods because it's like
I'm in their house.
this squirrel probably spent like 10 days sorting through all these leaves.
And we just kicked them all over.
There's probably like 4 peanuts underneath that leaf that I just stepped on and turned to nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine you spend a
Weird.
whole day, and a squirrel day is probably longer than
Where
a
did
person
peanuts
day.
come from? There's definitely no peanuts around here,
No, what?
right? Peanuts? Peanuts.
Probably not.
Where did peanuts come from?
I don't know, actually.
I know.
Where do they come
It's
from?
bushes. Like
Really?
bushes, but probably like in...
Do you know where cashews come from? Even if you do, say no. So I can tell
No.
you. Do you actually?
Yeah.
They come off the bottom of a fruit.
Yeah, it's their fruit. They're fruity.
They are fruity. I love cashews. As someone who can eat a lot of nuts, pause.
Yeah,
Unlike
yes,
you,
can. We know you
unlike
can.
you.
And I can't. 'Cause you're-
Cashews are definitely up there. Like a nice honey roasted cat. Can you have cashews?
No, man.
They're not even tree nuts. I guess they are. The fruit comes
Well,
from the
aren't they
tree.
legumes?
I thought you can have legumes.
I can only have peanuts. Which brings me back. Circle back. I only had peanuts growing up as a kid. No other nuts.
That's
And
why.
the doctors were like, really? Like they were even freaked out. They're like, keep eating peanuts then. We don't know what's gonna happen to you. And I was like, okay.
That's fucked up
Doctors are
advice.
kind of
That's
useless.
fucked up advice.
Doctors
from a
are
doctor.
useless.
Tell this
General
little boy.
doctors are useless.
Tell this little boy, hey, yeah, that's why specialists. That's where all the money is.
Yeah, because they literally they don't know anything. They
Doctors
seriously
are
don't know
useless. I
anything.
haven't been to a doctor in forever, and
Exactly,
look at me,
6
I'm
years.
perfectly fine.
Yeah. Well.
Except for my dislocated,
dislocated
knee,
knee.
apparently, and I sometimes my tooth hurts.
Okay, I get that sometimes too. But the thing is, that's
Yeah.
really bad because like the bacteria from the tooth, like they can travel to the brain, and you die. That's why like dentistry is so like important.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of people die from that kind of shit.
Really?
That's why like it's actually like important. They don't really
Oh my
tell you
God.
this that like
They should.
right.
I should probably go to a dentist.
Yeah, when's the last time you've been to a dentist?
Not that long ago.
Okay, good.
The reason that this
Like a
tooth
year?
hurts is because I got a cavity filled last year, and then I think I bit on something.
Starting to
and
come out?
and I moved it.
Yeah. It's fillings, man.
Fuck, dude. What if I die?
Hey, man.
Would I feel it first? Surely.
No, probably not.
You know, I saw. Speaking of bacteria, there's this bacteria, and it has a motor. I don't know. I sent it to you on TikTok. I don't know if you watched it.
Yeah, no, I did see that.
And it's insane. It's
Yeah.
insane how the world just knows. The world knows what needs to be made in order to work.
If you actually like those, if you're taking those like high level bio classes, my fellow bioers, you know that like shit is so fucking complicated.
But it's so fascinating.
Oh my god, dude. Like it's actually fucked. It's fucked, dude. Everything just knows what to do. And then everything's basically perfect. If it's not perfect, guess what? Cancer.
But it's like, how come every other living creature in this world knows exactly what they have to do except for humans?
Yeah, I know. We're too smart for our own good.
We're so lost. Honestly, I was talking. Who was I talking to about this?
Nelson Mandela.
No. I saw Mandela Effect, actually. What was SpongeBob's town called? Was it called Bikini Bottom or SpongeBob World?
SpongeBob World?
I think so. Anyways, I don't think human consciousness, I think human consciousness evolving this far was honestly just like a fucking genetic mishap.
Yeah, this was definitely not supposed to happen.
It's like, they say oh, there's parallel universes, blah, 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 blah. I totally believe in that. But I think if you go to a freaking parallel universe, it's just like cavemen living amongst beast.
Yeah, like we fucked up.
I think we were just
really
a
good.
blip. I
We
wouldn't even say really good.
no, like for ourselves.
No. Think about how free an animal feels. The only reason we wouldn't want to live as like a creature is because
we know
we've
how
been
good we have it.
No, it's just we've been told that's animalistic, that's bad. Think about how happy just like a freaking squirrel is. You'd have no problems.
Well, I think it's a different kind of happiness because I get a lot of happiness from TikTok.
It's true.
And these squirrels, their happiness is guided by their actions. Like they get like a surge of dopamine whenever like they find a nut because they have to find that nut to survive.
That's right.
That's not right. It's just
That's right.
It's just natural.
That's nature. That's nature. That's how
natural.
things are supposed to be. When did we all just go get ourselves in such a big rush and make things so convoluted?
It's kind of the same thing for us. Like whenever we get like chicken sandwich, we get the same amount of rush. But like, if I guess like 50,000 years ago, if we found like berries, we'd get the same rush. Shit's just changing.
Yeah, but like, I don't know, man. I don't like the world we live in.
Not many people do.
It makes me really upset sometimes. Sometimes I just wake up and I sit on the edge of my bed and I just think about the world.
You know,
Think about the
everyone
political
says
and
that,
economic
like,
state of
the world right now. Yeah, everyone says like, oh, I got up in the morning and I just like sit on the edge of my bed and stare. In high school, I always just used to wake up like 5 minutes before the bell, so I wouldn't have time to do that. I'd just get up and just change and then go to school.
Really?
Yeah.
You don't even brush your teeth?
You know, most times, not most times. That's a stretch.
Don't say what I think you're about to say.
Okay, I keep saying most times, so it has to be true deep down. No, and then I just chew gum.
That's really gross.
Yeah.
Especially because, gum doesn't actually, it's actually really bad for your
Right?
mouth, your oral health.
Yeah,
it puts like a freaking thin layer of sugar all over your teeth, and that's how all the bacteria grows.
What about sugar-free gum?
And then that bacteria goes into your brain, apparently.
Most gum is sugar-free.
Or then whatever freaking sugar substitute. That's like saying, oh, Diet Coke won't kill me because it's sugar-free.
It won't.
It will,
Diet
probably.
Coke is good for you.
Diet Coke probably will kill you.
Diet Coke
Sorry,
is good for you.
Sorry.
Diet Coke is just
Sorry to my mom.
drinking water.
My mom
Do you know
loves
that?
Diet Coke. What?
Just the equivalent of drinking water.
No.
Like it counts to your water count.
Anything wet does.
Yep. Eating
That
food
doesn't mean,
too.
that doesn't mean it's good.
It's not bad.
Probably is bad.
Probably in high amounts. Everything's bad for you in high amounts. Let's
Yeah.
count. Drugs.
They talk about that in Victorious.
Money.
I would argue against money being bad for you in high amounts.
What's this bug?
Wow.
It's fuzzy. Okay.
It's so calm with you.
Yeah, right? I think we speak the same language.
Hold it up to the camera. Show it to them. Sorry to all the audio listeners, but also actually not sorry, because you could just, if you're listening on Spotify right now, be sure to save this podcast and click on the little full screen
He's got
button.
fuzzy ears.
If you click on the little full screen button on Spotify, you will actually also be able to see this video. Don't be fooled. The
Really?
video is not only for YouTube. The video is also on Spotify. You can see everything.
Man, like, bugs
Technology
have
has come
feelings.
so far. They
I
actually
gotta say,
don't.
bugs definitely have feelings.
I don't.
Totally.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. You know, bugs. If bugs can talk to each other, then they have feelings.
No, that's not true at all. They communicate strictly for survival.
Yeah, but like that's really. Do you know how small their brains are?
I think there's bugs in my pants.
Okay, bye forever. You're kind of Oh, he's stuck to me. He doesn't want to let me go.
He loves you.
Well, it's time to move on, Mr. Bug. Nothing is permanent.
Nothing is permanent in this world. Not even the world itself.
No, definitely not.
Do you think we're the first, people?
I heard about that. Maybe someone else.
I think there was
Here, got a smart ass, went extinct, and then the world just restarted from simpler stuff.
yeah. What if the Big Bang wasn't even the Earth or the universe being created? What if the Big Bang was just they just erased everything?
I know, who's to say? I can't even no one can even wrap their heads around something like that. I just accept it. I just let it go.
I feel like I have the indomitable human spirit.
I think we all do. I was facing that today
Really? How?
on the treadmill.
Oh. I was facing that when I got abducted by aliens in the middle of the night.
You know, aliens are real though. Ghosts aren't real, but aliens are real.
They're both real.
No, they're not.
They are both real.
No, ghosts are not real. Not
Ghosts
the
are
slightest.
most definitely real. They're not real
I
freaking.
have
A
never
ghost isn't
heard-
going to be going woo.
Well, obviously
trying to
not.
kill you.
But I've seen enough ghost hunting shows to know that ghosts.
Well, a
aren't
ghost hunting
real.
show isn't meant for catching ghosts. It's for tricking the idiots who believe that
They are entertaining. though.
they're catching ghosts.
I like ghost hunting shows, but ghosts aren't real.
Ghosts are definitely real. I would say ghosts are real, but the human spirit can linger past its body's.
I would like to think that there's only so much like consciousness to go around. You know, there's so many people right now. Like, there's definitely like a ton of just like bots.
I don't believe in people that I don't see.
Pretty much, right?
Like, as soon as I go home today, you don't exist anymore.
Well, that's kind of true.
It's just like, I don't know. I'm just living my own life, and anyone that's not right in front of me, they haven't loaded in.
Okay, well, you might be a baby.
No,
with no object permanence.
I have no
that
person.
Scares
I have
me.
no person permanence.
That kind of scares me.
Every time you text me, I'm like, oh my god, Sean.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, yeah, Sean. But yeah, no. I feel like the world is it's so complex.
Yeah, isn't it? It's kind of fucked that like everything here is growing. Like all the crazy shit that's happening in this little like plant right beside us. More than we can even really comprehend.
Think about like bug society.
Oh, dude, like ants. Like, you know how there's more like ants like now than there was like humans ever.
I believe it. They're
Totally,
really small.
right?
There's more ants on the freaking in like the crack of a sidewalk than humans ever. Have you ever seen when all the ants they all
they go to
conjoin
war?
like right there? Have you seen that guy on TikTok like way back when? It was like in like 2020. He started like this whole ant war.
Oh my god.
And he was documenting it. What he would do is he would put food down, and then one ant would see it, and he'd go back and tell all their friends.
Would he take the food away?
He'd take it away. And then
You know, they definitely then that became their ant Jesus.
probably
They had to crucify him.
that was their ant. Boy who cried wolf.
Yeah.
Boy who cried freaking bread.
And they definitely took it so seriously too.
100%.
They're like, fuck yeah, food.
One time I was walking and I saw a bunch of ants in a spiral, in the death spiral.
Oh, you know, I've actually, yeah. Isn't that weird? Why do they do that?
They just get, I don't know, they're just so stupid.
See, they're so stupid but so smart at the same time.
Every time I see that, like even on my phone or whatever, I'm just like, if I was in it, I would just stop walking.
Right? I guess that's the difference between like real intelligence and like just
That's what I'm saying.
natural
They don't
instinct.
have like emotion and like they're not actually like communicating like they're like talking to each other. Like they're not. There's no ant podcast.
Still, instinct is smart.
Clearly not, dude. They're just
Definitely
walking. They march in a circle until they all just die and collapse.
But the fact
You'd
that
think
they
after
can
at
even,
least
like,
the
think to
first
march
ant
around is
dies,
crazy.
they'd be like, okay, let's stop doing this.
No, but like their brain is being tricked. It's just like people who like do drugs.
I guess drugs are so bad for you.
They're kind of cool. I
It's
feel like yeah. No, yeah.
Especially, I'd say like the anti-smoking campaigns that I used to watch as a kid, they definitely like did have an effect on me. Like I'm never gonna smoke a cigarette in my life.
But they look so cool.
They honestly don't.
It does. They look really cool when you smoke a cigarette.
I think it was just like one day they put up a diagram on not the projector, you know, the projector where it's like you
like
put a piece
sheet.
of paper
Yeah.
down, and then it was the overhead projector.
Yeah.
They put that down. And it was a diagram of all the things that are in a cigarette. You know what's inside a cigarette?
Yeah, like concrete.
Toilet bowl cleaner,
Yeah, probably.
bug spray.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Poison.
saying
Seriously,
this
yeah.
out loud for the first time since like grade 5, it sounds like they just went on Google, searched up gross things you wouldn't want in your body, and those are in
Bug
cigarettes.
spray.
Those are in cigarettes. Bug spray.
It's true
tar.
though. If like the materials in there is basically just like
Surely there's not
concrete.
actually freaking concrete in a cigarette.
There definitely is.
Why? Why would you do that?
I don't know, man.
That's like you're manufacturing a cigarette solely for the purpose of killing a person.
Pretty much.
So just put nicotine in a piece of paper. Call that a cigarette.
And then
they
put it
did
in
do
your
that.
lip.
And then you put it in
And
your
then-
lip, and that's how they invented
And
upper decky lippy. That's how they invented that.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Joe Camel?
Yeah. Oh my god,
Dude,
he's so cool.
Told you.
Cool.
Told you. He's so
Fuck, Joe Camel is so cool, and there's that thrift store that we go to with the Joe Camel mirror, and I really want it.
Oh my god, dude. You know, and
And he said it's not for sale.
yeah, they won't even fucking like
They won't even
bargain with us. They
None
know what
of-
they got. They know what
I
they got.
hate the store has so many knickknacks. They have like a South Park little piggy bank, and they have like a Shaquille O'Neal freaking little action figure.
Yeah, like they have like real like exclusive like. They probably have more knickknacks than they do in like clothes, like money wise.
Probably. Dude, they got
Thousands of
shelves.
bucks.
They got
Like they should have good
shelves.
security. I'm coming.
And I hope whoever runs that store is watching. You know what
Asshole.
we're talking about. You know where we go to school. So piece together. This is your little puzzle. Sell us something. Maybe
Yeah,
a
dude, make us a
mirror
deal.
with Joe Camel.
We'll like
and we'll show you out.
sponsorship.
Maybe then we'll drop the name of the store. We're not dropping
Yeah.
the name of the store yet.
And then even if we're outside or something, we'll have a podium and we'll just put the shit in the background the whole time.
It's true. We could record an episode in your store. Let me interview you.
It's a nice store.
It's a beautiful store. It's a beautiful store. Let me interview you.
Probably got a lot to talk about. Lots to say.
Comment down what kind of videos you guys want to see, because I want to do more stuff.
Yeah, we could. We're diverse.
We're diverse.
We got some skill sets.
Look at us. We're so different. Look at us. We're so different.
We are.
We're just I don't know. We're a dynamic duo here in Canada. We're the only dynamic duo here in Canada.
Yeah.
Apart from, I guess, there's another duo on YouTube who thinks that they're as big as us, but they're really not.
Let's be real.
What are they? What are they? The slushy?
I think it was like
Slurpee nuts or something.
Yeah.
No.
The Slurpee nuts.
The slushy noobs. Yeah. This is a direct call out, especially to Hamza the Fantastic.
Yeah.
I want you to be watching this.
And that Martin kid.
I love your guys' videos, but Hamza, you mentioned that you don't like Childish Gambino in one of your things.
Piece of shit.
That kind of threw me off. Because I heard it. You start talking about Bed Piece, that song with Janae Aiko. And that song's so good. And then I was like, I'm sitting there, I'm watching, and I'm agreeing. And then you just go, fuck that guy, Childish Gambino.
Wow.
And I just went, oh.
You know, that's not why he pisses me off. He pisses me off because why do girls like him so much? Makes me mad.
Girls like people with, like, clout.
He's kind of cute.
Yeah. What's the Martin's girlfriend's name? Mandy?
I was going to say Wendy.
Wendy.
Definitely
Wendy's?
Mandy. Wendy's.
Fuck. I could go for a JBC right now.
We're not going to go. Fatty.
All right, guys. We're going to go get JBCs.
We're not?
I really want to thank every single one of you for listening to this podcast. It's been a ride. It's been a thrill.
Oh, yeah. And we love to ride.
Yep. This is like the third time you said we. And it's always, we know you mean I. Like
no.
You, like just you.
No.
So far, nothing that you've said we to has actually been about the both of us. Go ahead, say we.
That's what we sound like when we're riding.
Do you have anything that you would like to shout out?
I would like to say thank you, Carm, for letting me on this third episode of this podcast.
You got the lucky number.
Podcast. Yeah, lucky number 3.
I'll get you back on my lucky number.
Okay.
Episode 7.
Oh, sounds good. So probably that won't come out for another 1.5 years.
Whoa.
No, maybe like 4 months, 3 months.
Yeah. So next time you see Sean, it'll be a good quality episode.
Wow,
with my proper
this is
camera
good quality.
No, like with my camera and with the microphones. I know they miss me holding the actual microphone. Blah 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 blah.
Maybe. Want to blame him? So yeah, isn't that crazy? We just talked for 52 minutes and 50 seconds. 53 minutes.
It's a long time, but it probably won't even be that time.
What the fuck did we even talk about?
I'm going to cut out some, like, the silence and blah, blah, blah. So it'll probably
be
be
silence is nice.
It'll be around, like, 49, maybe 50 minutes, probably. But yeah, no, it's a pretty long time. I'm telling you, it really flies by.
Shit fucks.
Well, yeah.
I think, we said everything that needed to be said.
Said everything I wanted to say. We talked about how periods should be non-existent.
Yeah,
we talked
periods should be illegal.
Our place in the universe.
Drake.
And BBL Drake.
And sports gambling.
Everything
a man needs.
Every single thing a man needs. So that's the tagline. Warmy, the podcast that every man needs.
Yes.
Thank you all for watching. And we will catch you on... Oh my God, what is it? The flip side.
Yeah.
We're doing a little Nardwar.
Do.
Warmy.